Alright, let's see if this is going to work. We have created a filter. This is our filter. You want to hold that back there so you can see it? Alright, we have a cup with holes poked in the bottom to slow down the water. Then we have
a layer of tissue, a layer of activated carbon, which will take care of the odor and other germs inside of the water.
The stuff we want to get rid of. And then we
Bacteria
have cotton balls.
And cotton balls with holes punched in the bottom. To leak through our strainer that will
sit on top of a clean bucket. And this is the water that we're still trying to purify, and it's as black as ever, and I had this feeling that it's this thing. Yeah, look at that.
It looks, actually, if you look at it carefully, it does look settled. If you look at it from the side, you can see that the water is lightly...
So it looks like it's got chunks about halfway down.
Sucky.
We'll come back. Alright, this is our first pour.
As you can see, we still have the poopy water, and now I'm going to just use the other half of our filter that we created as a cup, scoop it in, and pour it in. So, here it goes. And then the reason we're using the cup is because we don't want to...
And you're dripping.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Bad idea. Let's scoot this over a little.
This is good, but it's not just pouring down.
Actually, I'm going to tilt it like this and move this bucket over just in case I do happen to drip, that it will drip back into the pollutant bucket and not into the clean one.
And there's a key in filtering. You do not want it to go through the filter too fast. So if it does, then it's not actually filtering. You know, when you pull the water out, it actually doesn't look as black as it used to.
Yeah. You can see that the water is not as filthy right there.
Yeah, it's just brown.
So we'll go through this whole process and then we'll update you when it comes.
Alright, so we came inside because outside was getting a little dark. But this is the original water, black and nasty. And then here's the water after it went through the filter the first time. It is much, much, much cleaner. And what we just did now was we added another filter. We filled this cup up with charcoal wrapped up in a paper towel. So then the water goes in this one, drips through this, drips through that one, and down to the bucket. So it'll get even cleaner. Double filter.
Alright, so we've filtered out the water for the first time. This is the residue that was left over from sitting. As you can see, it's disgusting. And for a piece of advice, when you're going to put your water into your filter with a scoop, you want to set the scoop in and let the water fill instead of scooping like this, because the scooping stirs up the stuff on the bottom and you don't want to do that. That's the point of settling.
So you just want to set it in there versus scooping.
Exactly. So, and this is the water that we came out with. It is not black like this water was. It is a dark green color, which could be from the dye that that was in all of the mixture of bottles that we used in class. So we are going to filter this. How many more times are we going to do it?
Probably 2 more times. See what we'd come up with.
Okay, we're going to filter it 2 more times. We're going to filter our next one in here 2 more times. So, and then we'll put the next one in there.
And we'll try and boil it after that. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
As you can see, this is from bucket number 2 after the first filtration. And this is after it goes through the filtration for the second time, which again is a double filtration. So we have the carbon filter in here, our carbon filter in here, so it goes through 2 filters to get that water. It's still a little green, but it's getting better.
Alright, so we filtered it 1 more time through our active carbon filter, and the water still appears green and foamy on top, so that would indicate that the soap is still in the water.
Such a glare. Looks black almost. Black green.
Yeah, it is not black any longer.
Did you just lick that?
No, I smelled it.
Oh
it definitely doesn't smell like dog crap anymore.
Thanks to our filtering system.
Yeah, thanks to the active carbon. Our next step to try to remove the color, which will be people's biggest hindrance to actually drinking the water, is a bio sand filter that we will construct sometime tomorrow, hopefully, if time permits. and then hopefully move on to boiling after that. So as you can see, this is the water that we have filtered.
Much better than it was.
A lot better than what it was.
Still not drinkable.
Still not drinkable.
All right.